Hey everyone, James with Lenspiration here, and today is shopping day. And while we're in town, I'm looking for things that I can photograph for the current photo assignment. Scenes of Calvary. Juliana had an appointment today here in town, so I'm waiting in the car for her to get back. And as I wait, I'm thinking about where am I gonna find something that relates to Mount Calvary and the cross and that sort of thing. And so I just Googled it. And of course, I'm looking as I'm driving down the road. There's churches in places I never knew existed. So like up on the top of the hill, you'll see a steeple. And like I'm looking down the road and I see a church down here. I didn't know there was a church here. And Methodist churches tend to have symbols around. So I'm wondering if maybe I could walk down there. And so I found out way back in I think like maybe the 1960s, something like that. Actually, it was 1980s and 90s that he was putting up the crosses. A guy went around all of West Virginia and he put up 3 crosses on a hill. I think he put 3 crosses on a hill in every county in West Virginia. And it was not just West Virginia, but he did it in other states also. So I'm gonna like look for a map of them. Maybe there's a website somewhere that has, hey, this is where all the crosses that Mr. Bernard Coffindaffer, I think was his name. Juliana's still in the meeting, so I'm gonna just walk around downtown Clarksburg here. And you can't really see it. There's a church up on the hill right over here. There's a church down the street I was walking up. There's a church up this main road. I think the Methodist church is out there somewhere. I'm not really looking for crosses on steeples and stuff like that. I'm more looking for, see, look at this. Some sort of a tree. Look at that. It's like a tree with a monkey on it. Really interesting place, but here we've got stained glass. That would be kind of neat from the inside. Who knows what characters, shapes would be in that stained glass from the inside. Juliana made it out of the appointment, so we will continue on our little shopping trip. So we were thinking, what about those, like, you're driving down the highway and you see the 3 crosses out on a hillside. Are there any like that around here? And so I asked a fellow who lived in Clarksburg yesterday, on Sunday, if he knew of any place like that around here, and he gave me some ideas. So we're gonna go scouting for crosses. As I recall, there were some crosses down here on South 79. But we've driven a couple miles, and I have a feeling they were closer up to the shopping center. The directional symbol.
Those are. There's 3 of them.
Julianne, I can't believe it.
Up on a hill.
Oh, guys, they're here. They were farther south than I thought they were. It's the Lost Creek exit. Okay, so they're on that exit ramp. It's really cloudy. But the sun was right behind those clouds, or the crosses.
We should try to get them now while we're here.
Okay. Are you allowed to park on exit ramps?
No.
Looky, we're not allowed to park here either. Okay. How did we get up there? This could take a little bit of hiking, Juliana. Hey, and you can see them from right here. Gas in like a mile. Oh, there's a church. Sorry. It's a cemetery, and it's not after dark.
It's a cemetery. And don't run the lady over.
Juliana, look at this. The cemetery you can see across. There they are! There they are!
bring your telephoto lens?
I did. We're gonna need a telephoto
Oh, wow. So we don't have to hike? Maybe?
lens. Well, it depends on what our first picture looks like. What to use? Telephoto. Let me get a telephoto out first. Here we go. So telephoto, it's on the 5D, which is full frame. So I'm gonna put the telephoto on the crop sensor camera. So I can zoom in further. And I'm just shooting manual. Can you see the crosses out there? Like, is it even in the video at all?
Yes, very vaguely.
Just very, very vaguely, very faint. It's not. It's totally not very epic at all. I'm gonna need to move around a little bit, I think, to try to find a good angle. It's still quite bland. At least I can see the crosses from here, but I see this red tree, so I'm gonna incorporate it into the foreground. And that totally doesn't work. The crosses are all covered up again. This place is totally not working at all. At all. So I'm thinking that this cemetery will be fantastic photographing that direction, like in the morning or when the sun is like, yeah, in the morning. If you didn't notice earlier with the light out here, beautiful, beautiful golden hour light. It's 5:50 and sunset is at 6:30, and this gorgeous light right now. If those crosses were over here, like on that hillside right there, oh, it'd be so gorgeous. But they're not. So maybe I have no idea what to do. So I think that we're gonna have to come back to this location if we wanted to do this. And then while we're in town here, let's go ahead and see if we can find the second location that the guy from church suggested.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, let's go. For this second set of crosses, I decided I had better let Juliana drive because I think it will be more safe that way. Oh, there they are. Look at that. There they are. Oh, my cute. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere right there. Look at that. There's 3 crosses. I didn't know that. Okay, so if you take this exit, just go ahead and take the exit whenever it comes, and then we'll turn right. Man, that guy from church knew what he was talking about. Okay, well, I don't know how much light we're gonna have. The best time of day here. Yeah, turn in this parking lot. Good. And we're gonna scope it out and see what we can see from here. Okay. I'm gonna run over here and see what I can see from this direction. Okay, so here am I, the barbed wire fence, and I can't see anything over there. It's around that building. Okay, let's go on up to the next parking lot. I'm pretty sure that the crosses are out to the further up the street. Okay, slowly go around this corner. There they are. Okay. That's super cool. So why don't you turn into the parking lot over here on the left whenever it's clear. All right, so there the crosses are. I don't even know what this place is, Lodgeville Medical Building. So we are here at the Lodgeville Medical Center here. There's this very nice parking area here with the crosses right there behind the power lines. It's not in a scenic location at all. So in order to photograph this, I would want to just scout around, and the light is fading quite quickly. This has not been a very successful shoot, at least for pictures. So from this angle, The crosses are close together. And if I go just over the hill a little bit here, down to the road closer, the wires will get out of the way. And they'll be up against the sky. And I can zoom in, crop it so that you don't see the sign behind it. It's not going to be the epic, beautiful 3 crosses on a hill, but I'm going to be able to get at least a photograph of some crosses up against the sky. As you can see, the wires are still in my way. So I think I will cross the road. Interestingly, there are wires still in front of the crosses from down here. And the light is gone, it's completely gone. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wrap up the video for today. I can't believe I found 3 crosses on a hill in 2 different locations here. I'm sure there's more in the area because the guy at church said there was a 3rd one down on the other side of Clarksburg. So I've got options. Now it's just a matter of going there at the right time with the right light. So it is your turn to shoot this assignment. You've seen me kind of look around for crosses myself. Go ask folks at church, go look around, see if you can find some crosses in your area, or anything that relates to like the scene or the story of Calvary. All the details for the assignment are in the description below. If you'd like to see the photos that I took for this assignment, they will also be at the link in the description below. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe by clicking on my face. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned a lot. Keep learning with Lenspiration, and we'll see you next time.